Afternoon, guys. It's 6:15 on a Friday in the afternoon. Tonight, I think we're going to tackle this radiator heater right here. So this is the heater that actually heats the bus during the winter for the passengers or the driver. A lot of people don't know, but the actual system takes the actual radiator fluid from the radiator of the bus, circulates the heat through the lines, and blows it out through this contraption here, this black box. So it just blows it out, but we're not going to use it. I want to go ahead and get rid of it. It's an eyesore, it's in my way. So let's go ahead and get that knocked out today and see how it goes. So my problem currently is the lines are full of radiator fluid. So I gotta drain those lines, and then we can take all the lines out, take this out, and also cap the lines where they're going into the driver's section. Underneath the bus, there's actually kind of like a water hose spigot that you can just turn, that actually turns those lines off. That's already shut off. If you were to turn those on, it would actually start radiating heat through the lines. It's midsummer, we don't need a heater, so the lines are already turned off, so we can go in and cut the lines and get them out of here. And actually the lines are really dry rotted. So when I actually bent the lines further down the line there, that kink, kind of where the shop vac is, they actually cracked and the radiator fluid started flowing all over the floor. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this knocked out quickly, easily, without a mess. To cut the lines, I'm just going to go and use my cutoff wheel on my grinder. Should cut them off pretty quickly and easily. One line, I can hear the fluid inside the lines. I'm going to go ahead and take this one line and have it going outside so I can drain it in a bucket. Here's the second line. As you can see, all the cracks in it. That was pretty simple. Okay, now we've got the lines cut. Let's go and get rid of this heater. And there are some electrical lines going to it. I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect those. Pretty simple. Alright, now that we got the heater out, let's take care of the lines that are still in the bus. One of these has got to fit. There we go. You can see it's just a compression clamp that just loosen it. It should come right off. There we go. Start with it everywhere. Okay, so that kind of it's not supposed to be happening. You can see the liquid still coming out. Dang nabbit. They go find the lines and turn them off. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly where these lines are coming from inside the bus. You have an intake. Sorry. So you have an intake line, and this is the line where it feeds it back out. You come back around here, following the lines again, and here's these cutoff here. So looks like they're already turned off. Okay, that turns it on. Okay, I think this one was just open just a little bit because I was able to turn off a hair. Let's take this other line off now that I closed that one valve and see if anything's leaking out of here. I'm going to get rid of the hoses. So you need to see it's still kind of dripping a little bit, but I think that's just what's left over in the line. So let's try this one here. There we go. Okay, it's loose now. Sorry if the lighting's not too good. It is starting to get towards nighttime. Okay. Might just have to cut that off with a grinder as well. Let's get some dirt. And let's put on this antifreeze that is on the ground. Let's try and clean it up by drying it up. I got some dirt on it. I'll just work it around, let the dirt absorb the antifreeze. Let's get this electrical line out of the way. Oh. Okay, I think we got a lot of it dried up pretty good. Let's go work it around one more time. So that antifreeze is red. You can see it kind of stained it a little bit. which is fine, it'll come up eventually. Okay. Now I got that done, let's get the big broom, sweep it up, vacuum it up. So the dirt was caked in the crack because the antifreeze was basically making it mud. So just working that out of that crack real quick. So that line right there is still dripping a little bit of antifreeze. I'm just going to leave that pile of dirt there to help absorb a little bit of it. It's just dripping just a hair. Tomorrow I should be able to just cut the lines out and be done with those lines. Okay, so I've had a few people reach out, want me to hurry up and get to the actual rust. What am I going to do with the rust? I want to tell them, calm down. Got to take your time. You're going to make mistakes and waste time. I think I've made a lot of mistakes, but I think the first mistake was buying this bus. But since I already have it, can't stop now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean about a 1 foot by 1 foot square, and I'm going to clean it with this wire brush here, attachment for my grinder. And I'm just going to show you guys before and after shots while I'm grinding, and let's go from there. Let's see how it looks. All right, as you can see, I cleaned it up quite a bit. This is before, this is after. It's a little warm. So you still see this buildup of rust. I guess I'll call it calcified rust. I don't know what the correct terminology is, but it's a buildup. So I got a grinding disc. I think it's a 40 grit. I'm gonna see if I can use that to grind that rust down. All right, so this is a 36 grit actually. 36 grit grinding disc. All right, let's see what it does. It actually did a pretty good job. It got off all the surface rust buildup. And now I'm going to move back to the wire wheel, the wire brush I should say. Let's see if we can clean up a little bit better. Okay, it actually looks really good. So basically, I think that that's ready for a rust sealant, and then we'll paint the actual bottom of the bus with some sort of Rust-Oleum paint. Let's move to a place that doesn't have very much rust, right here, and let's see what we can do with it. That actually did a really good job. So as you can see, this is before and this is the after. It's actually nice and smooth. Of course, before I paint it, I'm going to rough up the floors a little bit just so the paint will adhere to it better. Alright, so it is getting dark. The sun's already down, just got a little bit of light left. I'm going to go ahead and stop for the day. Next time we'll pick up, and I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet. I'm going to go ahead and take off all these side panels inside, the ones that we have to cut off with the grinding wheel because they're welded at the top. We're going to go ahead and take those out so we can get that insulation out. I want to get some better insulation in these walls once we actually start to put up the walls, of course. And also next time, all these screws, the rusted screws where I try to get them out with the drill, but it stripped the screws because they're just rusted so bad. We're going to go ahead and take care of those as well. Until next time, thanks for watching.